everyone, and welcome to the Oscillating Wincon Clash round of 32. Here we have Coughing Baby X4 against Frog. Joined here by Atomi.
Hey, hello. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how about you, but I am slightly excited, at the very least, about this matchup. I mean, of course, there is some difference in seeding between those two teams, but round 32 is, well, round of 32 for a reason. There is a lower star rating pool, and I believe that Frog might just be comfortable enough to show some good scores today. But yeah, anyway, we do see that we did not have any warm-ups yet for the time being. I guess we are waiting for players to ready up for the first one, but yeah. In the meantime, I guess we could discuss a little bit about the actual players that we will be playing today. Are you familiar with anyone, Bob?
I am aware of SMH Annie, also known as just Annie, as she's primarily going to be on that like low AR type of maps, like the Hidden Tomb, fully expecting her to be on if that gets picked. And then also I think probably the Fremont 2 on Hidden, just kind of like a lot of that like more wacky stuff outside of the more mechanical maps in pool. And you also have casual Linux user on Coughing Baby, who is gonna be on a lot of the mechanical side of things. And not too aware of Panda Zach and Indecipherable, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be just kind of filling for whatever they're most comfortable on. As we get into the first warm-up.
Yeah, for sure. I did see that casual Linux user had quite a performance in the qualifiers, at the very least on DTs. I believe he has 3 S ranks on all 3 of the DTs, which is kind of crazy if you think about that, but yeah. Oh well, we do have some troubles with bunch.
They actually
Yeah. I mean,
how much of that did they get through? They got through like a minute. If you can find it, 2 minute sub.
well, that was epic, that's for sure. But as they actually like failed all of them, or is it like
yeah, they didn't have, or they had fucking nobody had no fail, so everybody on one of the teams failed.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that's a way to finish a warm up, like
W warm
for
up.
sure, right? Yeah. Imagine. But yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay.
can't be bothered to wait for these people to get in. I'm just starting. Wait, why is chat not updating?
Alright, sure. I have no idea where we
Why
have
is one of them
this
still
mission.
W
I
tournament
guess.
client?
Yeah, I guess she was not ready to.
Now the
use
players
that-
have
use
no
that map,
fail.
but- Okay. Just in time for the best map of the century.
True.
Update, of course. But that's still very interesting that it didn't happen before, but
W farm.
it happened.
Shout out
Yeah.
Vinci.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't see him in quite a while, but yeah, really interested what he's doing lately, but whatever. So far we do see that it seems like it is not a very great warm-up, at least for now for Frog. It's unfortunately missed from top 3, but you know, it's cool. After all, Tafte is supposed to be a little bit of a more carry, mm, I guess, in tapping department, and HR included too.
Yeah.
At least that was what he was doing in those qualifiers. He had a great backup, great second carry in the face of Nikwa. Very great score from him too. Just a little bit too inconsistent to really get it down on the board, but overall the accuracies and general combo was just enough to get the team of Rock to qualifiers, and well, here we are seeing them in the first match. Yeah, I believe it's an FC from, yeah, in the Safrable from the side of
And
Castle
Sweet
Baby.
Days.
Yeah, good job. Good accuracy too, but yeah. All right. Let's see. I guess we will be going towards actual roles now.
Yeah.
Um, yep. Let's see.
I think giving the other team a chance to do warm up. So
I mean, okay.
yeah, that was just a short map that because they failed out like a minute in.
I mean, sure, 2 minutes is short enough for to just a quick, I don't know, playthrough, but it's alright. Let's see what the actual map will be, because the star rating is a little bit strange, 4.45 stars, but yeah, it's still cool. Um,
I know there's another diff that's like a one in a different tournament that's like completely wacky.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
whack tech.
I did see that one before, but I mean, that is surely not the one.
Surely
It
not,
would be kind
right?
of crazy, yeah. Surely
Oh,
not.
they changed
Surely
it
not.
anyways.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the songs.
It's such a classic, such a banger, honestly.
Players might
Great.
be getting touched unless they put on Hard Rock.
I mean, it's kind of sad that no one is playing this HD at the moment, because like it is such a great for HD warm up. This one is
That's fair.
specifically, but yeah, yeah, we do see some.
Yeah.
It is not very comfortable for Sweet Days, but it's alright. It's alright. At the very least, we do know that he is supposed to be a little bit of a field player, at least for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's alright.
Any
He
kind
had
of cooking
him.
power?
True, true. Accuracy is a bit low, but it's good still. Getting some combo on the board, never mind, but yeah.
Yeah, this is just Annie on reading. She just kind of cracked.
I mean, yeah, good job, that's for sure, but we'll see what will be the end result, at least on this warm up. I mean, it is a warm up. You just gotta get your hands on, okay. Let's see. I mean, that kind of begs the question: what would be? Can that be some kind of a foreshadowing on what will be the picks from Coffin Baby? Possibly.
Maybe.
In this
This
match?
was warm up by Frog though, which is kind of funny. They're just picking for Annie as warm up, I guess.
I mean, I guess. Sure,
Or maybe there's
why
a player
not?
like off screen that's like actually destroying this map.
That would be really funny, but yeah, we
That
do
would
have,
be funny.
after all, I believe, yeah, Nikwa, that is not on the screen, but he did perform quite nicely on number 3 in the qualifiers. So it might be the goal.
Maybe.
Doing good, but it is not an easy map to perform nicely on.
Yeah. The fact that Annie almost has like 300k on this already is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and
I hate this map. Okay, I think Indecipherable might hate this map, guys. I think he actually no, I think he
yeah.
really likes the map.
I mean, what can I say? He still has, I mean, 47k, that's respectable, I
Better
guess.
than me,
But yeah,
probably.
surely, yeah. But yeah, I guess there is some disturbances in the Coffin by Biggs 14.
How does Annie hit this? So awkward.
Gotta be snapping those buttons, man.
True.
Unless we are heading into the engine, will she be able to actually hit it? Indecipherable will be not, but yeah, almost got it, almost got it. That was good. That was good for sure. 330k almost. That that shows the potential.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah. All right, and that I believe was the second warm up,
Yep.
right? Great.
We're now just awaiting rolls.
Yeah.
Why is this not updating? That's so weird.
Okay. A little bit of a low roll from Frog. With only 11 points, but it there is still some chances. Let's see. Yeah, 19 from the Coffin Baby.
30 between both is kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the sum of them is also like 30. So like,
Yeah.
it's insane, but whatever. Um, the question is, would they want to pick or ban first? I don't know. I would kind of like let it, I guess, go for a second bound because I feel like Coffin Baby can contest basically every map that Rock is capable of doing.
Yeah. And there's the second band coming out.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I mean, in the general tournament win conditions, I do believe that Rock would have like, I don't know, very low percentage of actually winning this match, but honestly, I feel like there might be really interesting picks considering the ARC win condition uh, for Frog later on in the middle of the match. For example, Nomad 5, I'm really interested on how both Coffin Baby and Frog will be performing on this map. Because I do believe it is not the hardest one to FC, right? But you just gotta
Yeah.
be so patient with those patterns.
Yeah, the accuracy requirement of Nomad 5 is the biggest challenge of it. So I think...
I mean, maybe except for Hardrock 1, if I'm not mistaken, it has like OD10.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Hard Rocks and the Nomad 5 are gonna be maps that are gonna be probably decided by the ACK. I can definitely see that being something that the higher seeded team would definitely pick in as an accuracy.
Okay.
And just leveraging the fact that they are just going to be just more comfortable than their opponents. As we await the first ban from Frog. As it's gonna be that Nomad 5, understandably.
I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, yeah, it just makes sense, I guess. We did see that they are not very great on those a bit of an unusual type of maps. And, well,
it's gonna be the Hard Rock 1 ban, interestingly, coming out from the side of Coffin Baby, which is not necessarily what I would have expected, but...
Oh. I mean, to be completely fair, they did have slightly, I guess, comparable scores on some talks. And, well, I guess they are just not feeling comfortable enough to just go in and do
Fair
it,
enough.
you know? Yeah.
I guess it's just...
But they are comfortable enough to pick DT3, which is well, I mean, it is, I believe, an all type of TT, which
Yeah,
is
it's
pretty much the biggest weakness of the Team Frog.
gonna be testing that DT alts.
Yeah. So, of course, we do have a favorite for this map, Miss Coffin Baby, X4. X4. The question is, will they be able to just hold on? I mean, there is always a chance for unfortunate misses in the middle, in the start, it does not matter.
Yeah.
In this type of star rating, I will not be surprised if you will see like 4 FCs. Like, of course, it is not.
Yeah. I think I
It
could
is
see.
not likely, but
Yeah, it's not super likely, but it wouldn't be insanely surprising if this is our.
yeah. I mean,
And just a
that is
warning, all of the stats on the stream are going to be with the no mod stats. So it's not going to be 3 minutes 17, it's going to be around 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
mm-hmm. Gotta say, also a banger song for sure. Dreamcatcher.
Yep.
I mean,
W Dreamcatcher.
you hear it, you love it. So yeah. Let's see, we do see, of course, Tati and Nico from the side of Rogue. Very expected. They are pretty much the biggest carries on DT maps for this team, but for a second I thought that it would not be casual Linux user from Coffin Baby, and I was surprised.
I think Whereas they're still trying to figure out lineups. Players are ready, so we're gonna get into the first map.
Let's go! Okay. We will be starting after all, and it seems like we do have a little bit of trouble for now, but
W tournament client.
it's cool, it's cool. It happens.
It does happen.
For some reason, we do see a condition. I believe the first one was supposed to be
Yeah.
the score. Yeah. But I guess we can try to estimate it to the best of our abilities, at least for now. And we do see that it seems like Coffin Baby is just feeling absolutely comfortable, still holding double SS. Double S. That is kind of crazy, but it is the start of the map, even though it is so short that already quarter is just past.
Yeah. Just
But
that
yeah,
comfort on this map is definitely showing.
yeah, and we do see that Frog is trying to hold up. Of course, in that it does get the first miss. Unfortunately, after some act drops before that, it seems like out is actually just not the greatest hit of his skill sets.
Yeah.
But yeah, and oh wow, on just a slider break on such a slow slider, that's just unfortunate. But yeah. Now already halfway through the map, we are getting closer to the last quarter, and yeah, it seems like it is pretty much done and dusted for Coffin Baby, especially with just more, I believe, misses from Nikwa, if I'm not mistaken, but I might. So yeah.
Yeah. There could be
It's a,
some crazy chain miss that happens from both members of Coffin Baby, but with the comfort they've shown, they should have this.
I mean, yeah, at the very least, the score difference is at least 400k between the two teams. So
oh no, but this
even
is
with
going to be decided with that.
Oh, the first one is Hack. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. For some reason I thought that it was scored for the first one, but okay, that's good to know, and well, it seems like it worked out pretty much nicely. Casual Linux user unfortunately did find a break, even though that he had the best accuracy in the lobby before the break in the end with 99.76 if I'm not mistaken, but any just also stellar performance, 99.7, only 200, like
Yeah,
it's just a great performance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just about what not much can really beat the kind of accuracy with only three 100s and a 50 between both players.
Yeah, for sure. But now it is the turn to pick for Frog, and the only trouble is that it is in score with 2 win condition. So I don't know, there might not be a lot of maps where they can take the W on this type of win condition. Perhaps they might want to try to get some points on board with some tapping type stuff. Uh, Maybe number 2, which is more like number 5 this time around. Uh,
Yeah.
or 3 mod 3. I mean, both are like fine, but definitely not the greatest.
Awaiting the first pick from Frog, I think. Why did it get rid of the ban? It's...
Yep. Still some small hiccups, but it's fine.
It's gonna be the free mod 3 pick coming up from the side of Frog.
Alright, I see. I mean, just trying to get into some familiar territory, right? Because like 100% they will be feeling much better on 4 BPM, free mod 3 than normal 2, which is like 240, I believe, BPM. Not the easiest map to get through.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, the DT3 is 260, but this is... I am quite surprised that they go into this because of the OD10 tapping aspects. But at least for the player that's going to be having to take a hard rock. But if they have a player that's confident on that OD10 tapping, then
pretty sure they are just going with just banking, going all in on Mrs. coming from the Coffin Baby. So
maybe.
Just trying to get those points on board via just, I mean, score. That is why we have win condition of score V2 this time around.
True.
But
so could just be trying to prevent them from picking it as with accuracy win condition as well. I could also see that being a play that they would make.
I mean, that's really interesting that we are seeing sweet days actually from Frog, because in the qualifiers they were a little bit more of a AIM/HD few player, but this time around it seems like Nikwa is just not feeling generous enough to get on. So
it might have just been that they were just like the third man there.
Of course.
And they're just a little more comfortable on this type of map here with the lower SR. Maybe a little more consistent.
That is quite possible. Yeah. That might be true. After all, Nikwa did write in the chat that he does not feel very comfortable right now, jumping into 5.4 star rating pool after the 5WC qualifiers. But, I mean, it is how it is. Gotta work with it.
Gonna get into it. See Linux on Hard Rock, Annie on Hidden for Coughing Baby, and Taffy on Hard Rock, and Sweet Days on the Hidden for Side of Frog.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense, of course, right? Casual Linux user with HR, and Annie, of course, with Hidden. I guess the best Hidden player from Coffin Baby team. But yeah, Daphne, on the other hand, from the Frog team, we do see the first break from Annie. What?
On like nothing, basically.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but you gotta roll with it. We do see that there is some very big accuracy drops from the side of Frog, especially from Doughty. I mean, that is expected, especially with Hard Rock, but still.
I am surprised to see Annie on this on Hidden as well, because she isn't really known as a tapping player, and I think that's really showing with the accuracy, even down on OD9.
I mean, yeah, that's for sure, but in the meantime, we do see a first break from Tafty. And it was an unfortunate slight break, and it means that
Combo Weed is going to be going back over to the side of Coughing Baby.
Yeah, and it seems like that early miss from Annie is fully recovered now.
There's
Never mind,
it's
there
a
is
nothing
just
again. But there's a miss of
not
Sweet
enough stamina.
Days.
Oh
As
wow,
Frog is
that's
just
kind of
praying
insane.
for a miss from Linux before this lead gets too massive. And it's just gonna go up, and there's the
And
miss
we
from
do see a miss.
Linux!
What? The score advantage is again going towards the frog, and
And
the biggest problem is that
they
only
have
half
the
of the
combo
map is gone.
advantage.
There is still half of the map left, and everything can happen now.
And both of Coffin Baby are down below 90 ACK.
It seems
Both
like
of-
Stamina Peak was indeed a very great one, but Dusty does find a fire
And
break.
Sweet Days
Immediately
does
followed
as
by
well.
Sweet Days. Oh my god.
There's still plenty of time
Seems the
if
way.
they hold. If Coughing Baby can hold, then they can still win this. But we get into the slow section, they need to hold this combo, and the lead is going down. 10k, 9k. It's just, and there it flips. But there's another miss
Oh
from
no.
Sweet Days. It's not gonna help them out. With 40,
Another one.
15k lead, is it just climbing with these double 500 combos? And he
And
finds the
the
miss, but the Linux still to hold, and with only 300 combo on Taffy, it's not going to be enough, even with the ACK advantage they have.
Yeah, it just does not matter. I mean, great. They are trying so hard. Tufty is again going strong. Is almost 500 combo now, but casual Linux user, after unfortunate, I guess, a chain miss in the middle of the map, he's fully back on his 90% accuracy and almost 800 now combo, finishing up the map, and he just standing tall while Rock is falling apart. That's
Yeah,
kinda insane.
as if this was on the accuracy, this would have gone the way of Frog. With almost
All
double,
OWC
almost
B ranks.
91. B.
B for based, I don't know, that's just,
True.
I mean, just look at that. I mean, again, great performance for Tofty on Hard Rock with basically almost trying to equalize the score from casual Linux user, which is not an easy feat in this tournament. And wow,
As Coffin Baby is gonna go into that hidden too. Makes sense when you have a player like Annie on that.
okay. Well, I guess we will see it is now time for HD2. I mean, of course,
This is gonna be
Rock is.
like your pretty janky reading map. As
Yeah.
with a ton of weird sliders.
The biggest problem with this map is pretty much the sliders he has, and specifically
Yeah.
the velocity, because it is changing quite a bit, and it's so easy to just get caught off guard by just holding a slider a little bit too,
Yeah.
releasing slider a little bit too early and getting a miss because of that.
Yeah.
That's not going to be an easy map, at least to arc. So I'm a little bit surprised that we are going with score V2 condition from Coffin Baby pick for this time around, but I mean,
I guess if they're just confident they can get, I'm expecting Annie to come in here, and if they're confident that he can get an FC, or she can get FC, but see indecipherable, but there's no shot Annie isn't in for this, right?
surely, yeah, she should be back.
Yeah. Probably just going to practice for a minute.
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they should be getting this pick quite confidently. Frog was not very prepared for HD2 from qualifiers, so I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's time for it's gonna be running low. And there's Annie in the lobby. So we're gonna get into the map.
And here we go. The start, hopefully this time around with a fine Bancho.
W Bancho.
Hopefully, surely. Yep. Here we go. You can immediately see some just difference in accuracies. C-Days was able to get back, but
Yeah.
for a moment the start was not great at all. Um, yes, we can see they are just
It
going through
is
the intro.
still winnable if Coughing Baby can find a miss. But the accuracy is going to favor Coughing Baby for now, as Sweet Days will be the first one to miss.
Yeah. Just
There's
the
another
first jump pattern
miss.
and wow. Yeah, it's not going great so far for Frog. I mean, of course, there is some pretty nice performance from Jay so far. Never mind, me
Miss from
such a big
Joy.
chain miss, and I believe
Coughing
like
Baby
5% accuracy drop.
still holding the double FC with 95 back on Linux, almost 99 on Annie, and that's just gonna be what I think you should expect out of Annie for these types of maps. We get into
I
the
mean, of
second
course.
half here, and the map is already almost a foregone conclusion.
Oh man.
This
I mean,
double FC still being held.
the 400k team score difference in the
Yeah.
middle of the map, it's not
It's-
looking great.
It was pretty much GG when Joy missed.
I mean,
With how these scores are so far.
kind of true, but I would say that it is GG as far as casual Linux user is still holding his FC.
Yeah.
I mean, again, great performance so far. He does not seem insanely comfortable with a 95.7% accuracy, but it is more than enough to just get the FC. Never mind. Oh my god, what is
You
going
just
on?
had to,
I'm such
you
a
just had
coach.
to curse him like that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, we had to get some curses in eventually, I feel like. And I think
yeah.
we're likely to finish this out as an FC.
Still pretty respectable 700k from casual Linux user. Of course, NFC from Annie. I
There's
mean,
1.02 million. It's about what you'd expect from Annie. 99 FC seems about
yeah,
right.
very comfortable pick for Coughing Baby as we are heading into 3-0 score, and all the pressure is on Frog.
We go back over to the accuracy side as we await the second pick from Frog, as could potentially be their last pick of the map, of the match. They need to get something here with this accuracy.
Yeah, I mean,
I could see them
Just
going
no.
into alt, considering they did win the accuracy on the alt within DT3, but that was on score, so they didn't end up winning the map. But I could see them going into that Nomad 3. As
I do have to say that Nomad 3 is a little bit of a different skill set after all, with some more of flowy patterns and not so
that
much.
is true.
Yeah.
But they're gonna go into that DT2 instead, which I am decently surprised by, considering
DT2.
players like Linux scores on the qualifiers DT2. But I guess they're just hoping they can second man them.
I mean, yeah, that's for sure a bit surprising, especially considering that we have still DT1 on the table.
Yeah.
Which might be just the console weeks that they might want to go on, but
I think they would
yeah.
rather pick the DT1 as score V2, and I think just pray for a miss.
I mean, sure.
Because I feel like the comfort on the side of Talking Baby is gonna be just a little bit higher on that type of map.
Yeah.
It is a very farmy
absolutely.
DT1.
Mm-hmm. But I guess we are still seeing DT2 from Frog, and the question is who will be going in. I mean, of course, for Frog, I can expect again the Dapti and Nikva team, but Captain Baby.
I think expect Linux and then probably whichever of Indecipherable or Cat Wizard are gonna be more comfortable on it. I'm not too familiar with those guys, but whichever
I
one
mean,
is gonna be more comfortable. There's one that comes into the lobby.
Indecipherable was doing pretty much nice on qualifiers, right? He was a
But
great
Annie
field
actually
player.
joins the second man.
Any? Oh, no way.
Interesting.
Do we see... Can we see the players?
Should be getting ready to start. I forgot to get rid of the map pool overlay.
Here we go. Alright, so far so good. Perfect bunch of start, and we do see a little bit of an early advantage towards Crafting Baby, but it is a start, the intro of the map, so it makes sense.
Still plenty of map to go, but
Yeah.
Act Advantage from the start was still firmly in the... Never mind,
Ooh.
okay. It's a big miss
Yeah.
from Linux if Smash drops. They're gonna put this about 1% in favor of Frog here.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see that Frog is feeling quite comfortable, I would even say, on this type of map, and I do think that they are just banking on the fact that they will not be getting those big arc drops on just misses and chain misses, and it seems like it is working out, at least for now, as we are heading, as we are finishing the first third of the map. It's almost 2% accuracy advantage on the side of Frog.
And that's gonna be a decent bit when you have Linux surprisingly lower knock than Annie. But they're both actually around the same at 97, with compared to 97.5 and 98.5 for players on Frog. As we get into the second half now, it's still just almost around 1% lead for Frog, but it is slowly kind of going towards... Never mind. As we have over 1% now lead for Frog.
Some accuracy from Tafty, but the accuracy difference is still floating around 1% difference
There's a
towards the
miss
Frog,
in
but
tragedy, but it's still around a 0.8%, so there's still a decent margin. But it's not gonna just to help them out if they find any more act drops.
yeah, so far so good for Team Frog, great pick, but the last quarter is still remaining. You gotta still hold yourself and not let those hard drops come in. And it seems like they just might they might do it.
Yeah. And that's a funny part about this tournament, because if this was on that score v2, Coughing Baby would have had that point, but because it is on the accuracy, that point goes the way of Frog. So just like the DT3 earlier went the other way because it wasn't on accuracy, this one being on accuracy now will go towards Frog.
Yeah, and so far the great performance from Nico is just showing why they are still qualified, why they are able to play this much, and they show that they actually can bite back. But we do have a normal 3-pick from Coffin Baby.
They're gonna decide to go into that ult. After the DT3 pick worked out for them, we're gonna try to go back into that ult once again.
So, I mean, understandable pick, of course, right? There is some ult patterns thrown around, but the biggest challenge would be the following this time around, and the
Yeah,
consistency. It is like
yeah,
pretty much the biggest one because the map is on the bigger side almost for minutes,
yeah.
no more, and yeah, I mean you gotta just stay focused on through all the map this time around.
It's not gonna come down to the score rate too, though. So, or just don't necessarily need to hold combo throughout it, but you do need to hold that accuracy. With only OD 7.5, it is gonna be a little easier to hold the accuracy maybe than on some maps, but this style of mapping is kinda doesn't really make it as easy as 7.5 on like an A map or something.
And yeah, of course, and the overall nature, of course, it is a full A map more or less, but it does not have a insanely big spacing that you might actually chain miss on, and the actual BPM of the map does not allow big accuracy drops, I guess. So it might be actually just going back towards who is feeling more comfortable on low BPM tackling, which is kind of surprising. Okay, we are seeing our Minecraft lizard just disappeared, but it was nice to see them for the first time in this match. Okay, here we are. We do see again Tufty and Nika in the lobby. Those are the biggest carries so far for Frog, and hopefully they will be able to do this again. And as we are seeing, good luck, have fun, or golf in the chat. It means that we will be getting into the map after all, as soon as Bunch will let us. Hopefully, we are praying, Prage.
Okay, there we go. And you're in.
Yeah, that's great.
As Frog looking to take that breakpoint back to get themselves back into this match. Probably maybe looking to put themselves at match point. With a little bit of act drop from Linux to start, but happy to trade that. As Linux is somewhat recovering up to 96 now. But that chain miss from Taffy is going to put him down to 95.
I mean, yeah, it's of course unfortunate early break. He will be able to recover, of course, but the question is how far will Nico be able to carry that accuracy on his own for now? 99.6% accuracy from him, but it is only a start, and he's fully matched by any. He's still holding double S so far, but there is still a lot of map left.
There's 3 misses from Taffy. That's not going to help him out and give it percent and a half a lead for Coffin Baby here.
Yeah, and as we are heading out into the first guy, it does not seem like Taffy is just feeling comfortable enough with this type of maps, and that might have been just a great pick for Coffin Baby X4, especially still look at Annie doing so good, finally find some first hundreds on her way, but 99.8% accuracy still is making that statement that they are going strong and they are not going to be letting any points go towards the Frog.
Yeah, and Nico on pretty much the same act too. It's just that second player diff of Linux at 99 versus Taffy at 97. So, 2 players absolutely lighting up the lobby, but second man difference, giving Coffin Baby the advantage.
Yeah, but anyway, we do see that Nikwa is trying his best to get it back. Just look at his accuracy again, 99.87, which is actually already is better than Ani with 99.6 so far. Just look at that, he does find some hundreds for now, but
there's gonna be some massive chain misses. And it's gonna go over a set and a half now to Coffin Baby.
Yeah, and that's how unfortunate it is. It would be a big drop now in their average accuracy now with floating around 97.3, and with 99% average accuracy from Coffin Baby, it seems pretty dire.
Yeah, it's 2% athlete is not something that you can easily overcome going into this ending, but with some massive chain misses from the Soda Coffin Baby, maybe? You never know. Maybe if a tablet disconnects?
Surely, as we are getting into this final guide, there might be some big hit misses as the spacing in the map is actually getting the biggest it was yet, but so far it seems like Coffin Baby is just holding up perfectly, still holding 99% accuracy from both of the players. I mean, Linux user was able to drop a little bit, we don't feel some breaks and accuracy drops from any, but it does not matter, we are still at 99.8, we do see some more breaks and it might have been almost close if only Brock was able to hold before.
Yeah, if he was able to hold that 99 FC, then maybe this could have gone the way of Prague, but sadly I think either the nerves got to him or whatever, but it's gonna go the way of Epic, gonna go the way of Coffin Baby. With almost 99 on Annie and 98.6 on Linux.
Absolutely, and no matter how unfortunate it might be, but it is still you are fighting an uphill battle, and you gotta perform much better than you would usually if you want to defeat a higher seeded team like Coffin Baby this time around, and it is not doing great so far. Going great.
Yeah, it's match point. Prague potentially having their last pick once again on this time on the Ro32.
That is a big question what is a better pick, and it seems like they might go with, I don't know, it might be DT1, it might be Nomad 2.
Could be. I could definitely see the DT1.
Yeah.
Even like any of like DT1 Nomad 1. So it's kind of like RNG maps that you're just kind of like throwing it out there. It's like, maybe we win this. With that Ro32. Just hope you can combo game. And hope for a miss from the other side.
But the biggest problem is that Brock is absolutely nervous right now. I mean, let's look at that 4-1 lead for Coffin Baby. It is a lot of pressure on their backs, and it might just kill them fully this time around, especially if they will be picking some easy to score maps like DT1 and Nomad 1. That I'm not sure what I will do in this situation.
I'm still awaiting the pick from Prague. They're gonna go into the free mod one.
Oh wow.
Which is similar, kind of similar in that it's gonna be one of those maps that can be won off of the combo game, but not necessarily what the map we would have expected.
I mean, Fremont 1 is, I believe, the biggest map in the pool, except for Tiebreaker, if I'm not mistaken, of course.
24. It's gonna be awkward aim, kind of awkward timings at some certain points as well, so...
Yeah, it is not going to be a casual ride for a sharp player from both of the teams, but we did see before that casual Linux user is just very unfazed on this type of maps with HR, and that might have been a little bit of a mispick for Frog.
Yeah. I can see definitely Annie coming in this on the hidden. Catwars in the lobby, I could also see it. I'm not too familiar with this game, I could see him on either mod, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we do have some kind of expected lineup for Cousin Baby, but I am not even sure what will be the lineup from Frog. Of course, there might be Tuffy that will be going on HR, but Hidden is a bit of a more shaky ground for them. I mean, of
Yeah,
course, last time around on Primo 3 it was Nikva, if I'm not mistaken, or might be, actually.
yeah.
Yeah, it did not work out that greatly.
Well,
And
this is, I think, a lot different style than the hidden one from was, so should be.
yeah, I don't know. Can we see the players actually?
So players not taking mods.
Oh yeah, I
As
mean,
we
it
get
does
into the
happen
map any second
sometimes.
now.
Good luck, have fun to both the
Coughing
teams as we
baby,
are.
hoping to close it out here. Shit.
Oh, right, we do have the accuracy in conditions this time around, right?
No, we have a score. I forgot to change it, but yeah.
Okay. That's good then. I mean, not specifically good, but yeah, we do
They're
see
just
immediate trouble from Taffy. It seems like his tablet might have been disconnected.
maybe.
Are
Just
we going
gonna
to see an about?
yeah. Get the mouse button enabled, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's quite unfortunate, that's for sure, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Just a few, I guess, combo from both teams to get the nerves down.
As should get into the map for real now.
Yeah, we do see actually cat visit from on HD from Coffin Baby, which
Yeah,
is a little
I
bit
think
yeah, unexpected.
makes sense. Just I guess a little bit more comfortable than Annie on this style of map to take over that hidden.
Or he might have just wanted to play a few maps in this match, but yeah, so far we are going strong because he the accuracy drop.
Yeah,
Accuracy is actually lower on the side of Coffin Baby,
yeah.
which is
The
unexpected.
early miss on Linux is not gonna help that around 10 combo in. But
Yeah,
with some misses on Frog, this could go either way. As this is gonna be score, so the hack lead for Frog is not the end of the world for Coughing Baby.
I mean, yeah, the map is big, so you just gotta hold it in, be locked in,
There's
but we do see a
from
trade
Cat
between
Wizard
Days
and
and Calvizo.
but I think Frog is honestly fine with that, as they still have Taffy against Linux.
I mean, at least for now, but we do feel like, at least I feel like the Daft is not as consistent on hard rock in general as casual Linux user, so it might be a little bit of a trouble because, I don't know, it is not an easy map to get through.
It is aim, so it's very easy to just miss on just one note. Especially with the higher CS 5.2 that comes with hard rock. So,
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, but we do see that both of the team are actually
it's
recovering quite well.
Only real accuracy difference is about 2% between 3 Days and Cat Wizard, but there's a miss from Taffy, as Linux is now in control of this map with this 600 combo, and he goes over to Coughing Baby. Is almost halfway in now. Linux finds the miss. Not gonna end it just yet.
And as he found that
Combos
means
are
the
even.
score advantage is actually going towards Frog little by little simply because of the accuracy difference between the two teams. And with another miss from Cat Wizard, it will be going much faster now.
Yeah, there's massive
Days
combo
might be the
advantage
carry one.
for Frog with 600 combo on Sweet Days being the only real decent combo. But he finds the miss too. This is gonna stay pretty close. Maybe go very slightly towards Coughing Baby with around like 50 combo advantage, I think, combined. But
yeah, and the accuracy drops from the frog does not help very much because
there's another miss from Taffy. That's gonna give around I think around 400 combo lead combined. Is another miss, and his lead is gonna go over the way of Coughing Baby into this ending if no more misses come up.
Yeah, it seems like that's unfortunate miss from Tafti was pretty much the graveyard, the last nail in the coffin that would be for this map, because casual Linux user is just not letting those misses drive by.
We find it. They can find a double miss in this ending. It can go the other way, I'm pretty sure. But doesn't see. There's a miss from Cat Wizard actually, but they need a miss from Linux with the 600 combo. You need a miss from Linux as soon as possible with this 40k gap. I don't know how dense this ending is, but yeah. Another miss from Cat Wizard, but that's not who they needed. Almost 700 combo on Linux, and I think we're getting into the map's pretty much done now. I think there's not really much left. That's gonna be all she wrote.
Yeah, that was so close actually, but the misses from Catwizard just came a little bit too late. Actually, not even a miss, it was all slider breaks from Catwizard, which is kinda insane, but I mean...
Yeah, the needed Linux to miss, and he just didn't.
Yeah,
and I think once again, this would have gone to the way of Frog had this been picked on accuracy.
I mean, that's probably true, but it was not the right win condition this time around. That it will be a GG after all between Coffin Baby and Frog. Very great performance, of course, but oh wow, it was so close, but just barely not enough. But yeah, after this performance, it will be really interesting to see what would be the next match of Frog against, I guess, any other seed, because they did show that might just get some points on board and get the performance that they need to advance further.
Coughing Baby going on to play the winner of 4 Brazilieras against Anguish, which I believe is pretty soon. Oh yeah, that started at the same time as this match. See how that match is going real quick.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess it is how it is, and unfortunately it is, the Frog will be the one losing this match, and Coffin Baby will be advancing further with a 5-1 score after all, into the round of 16. And, well, I guess it is, after all, a little bit of a time to wrap this up. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Cybomb for streaming, refing, and well, commentating this match.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, Jack of all trades.
Thank you to me for joining me, and thanks to the players for playing, and that'll be all from us. See you guys next time. Bye.
See ya.